So today we are testing out the new Profusion Cosmetics Feel Good Skin Longwear Skin Perfector. It says it's cruelty-free, which if you are new here, my entire channel is a cruelty-free makeup channel, so cruelty-free. This is also vegan. It has hyaluronic acid, medium to full coverage, and a natural satin finish. It also has SPF 15, so something really good for the daytime. I am fake tanned right now. I don't know if you can really tell, it's so bright. So I have the shade Tan 1 Neutral, and I'm hoping it matches. I'm really not very good at matching myself, to be honest. It takes me a few tries. So it has this really nice, sleek packaging. Honestly, it looks expensive. It just looks so sleek and cute, and like this is also seems like something really easy to pack, so I really hope I like this. So it has just a little twist off, and it's a squeeze tube. And yeah, I'm gonna go in with a sponge, so I'm gonna give my first impressions, and then I'm also going to test this for a few days and then give you my full review at the end of testing it for more than one day and how I like it, especially because today I'm gonna do, oh, it's a lot thicker than I thought it would be. I guess because it's in a squeeze tube, I thought it was going to be really runny. So I just have that much. It's a little dark actually compared to my fake tan, but I think I can make it work. I did also my normal morning skincare, and I used the primer, the e.l.f. Putty Primer, which is the one I basically like always use, just to give this guy a fair shot, you know. Wow, it's actually like, it's actually very smoothing. Definitely, like I for sure agree with skin-like finish. And while like, I mean smoothing not in the way of like, it's not blurring my pores. So if you have really big pores, this isn't going to do much for you. You're going to have to rely on your primer for that. But it's not like accentuating any of my skin texture. It actually really just looks like perfected skin. So that's really nice. And yeah, I'd say it's probably like a medium coverage that you could build up a little bit. I am not getting it to full coverage, so I don't think this could ever be like a super full coverage foundation if you have a lot to cover up. It's building to like, it starts at like a nice medium coverage and it builds to like a high medium, I'd say. I will say it is staying put. Say it's a solid medium coverage and you can build it up a little bit. It's definitely not full coverage. It has a really nice skin-like finish. It does not blur like pores or anything like that, but it doesn't accentuate anything either, and it looks really nice over my dry patches. So that's a plus. I don't really care about it blurring my pores as much as I care about it not clinging to my dry patches. Okay, so you guys saw my first impression. Here I am. It's been about a week. I've been testing this foundation for a little while now, and I've got to say, I really, really like it. So obviously I don't have any fake tan on anymore, so I got a different shade. Today, my normal skin tone shade, I actually got something that matches me pretty much perfectly. It's the shade Fair 3. And what I learned, because the packaging is frosted, I would say the product comes out like 1 or 1.5 shades darker than it looks in the bottle. So I kind of didn't know that the first time. So when I was tan, y'all saw in my first impressions, that shade was definitely too dark for me. So I did that the next time. I got like a shade lighter than I thought I would be, and it turned out to be the perfect shade. So definitely keep that in mind when you are purchasing this. Again, I love the packaging. I say I've been using like 2 pumps worth. It's a squeeze tube, and I just squeeze some out onto my finger, dot it on my face, and then dot it all around. This stuff is so nice. I really love it. It is not I think it's a true satin finish. It does not feel dry, but it doesn't really feel overly sticky. It's definitely not dewy. It is a true skin-like finish. It doesn't blur any pores, so if you have like a big problem with pores, I would just say depend on your primer for that. Use a poreless primer, but it doesn't accentuate any skin texture either. It kind of just evens out your skin tone. The wear time on this is fantastic. I think I wore this for 9 to 10 hours without even touching up anything. I was like, you know, with my baby, eating all of this stuff, not caring about touching my face, and I didn't see anything fade away. It did not like crease or look crepey throughout the day. It didn't dry out. It didn't get like oily or anything. It stays exactly how it looks when you put it on, which I really like because I honestly do not like to have to worry about touching up throughout the day. A little bit of eyeshadow on my face. So yeah, I really like this. It does have an SPF of 15, and I think it does have a little bit of a flashback. I have a picture. I wore this at my son's first birthday, and we were taking some pictures with flash. I think it's not horrible. I think it looked like a little bit better because my face was too dark for my body, so it just made it look like my face matched my skin, but it does have just a hint of flashback. So do not, I wouldn't say like wear this out at night, not that anybody's going out right now, but definitely don't like wear this to the club or anything. You are gonna have flashback. But for an everyday daily foundation, this is pretty much perfect. It's so great. I think this will fit a very universal range of people because it's really a foundation that's right down the middle. Like I said, not too dewy, not dry. It doesn't move. It doesn't accentuate texture, nothing. It's just a really beautiful medium coverage. I didn't say that before. I think I said something about that in my first impression. This says it's a medium to full coverage, and I would definitely agree with that. It's like if you put basically one layer on, I guess, like one pump worth, it's like a true medium. And then if you put that second pump like I do, you can build it to like a high medium or like a low full coverage. I do have like some acne down here. I've been eating like total crap since Thanksgiving, basically, like everybody does this time of year, and my skin is definitely showing it. And like I said, it covers really well and does not accentuate any texture, any bumps or anything. It just covers really, really well. I will definitely say this is a total win from the drugstore. A $7 foundation that you can get right at Walmart. It's cruelty-free, it's vegan, it's beautiful, it lasts forever. It is so nice. It's not 100% transfer proof, but it's pretty good. And like I said, I wore it for like 10 hours and I had absolutely no issues with it creasing, with it like stuff coming off, having stuff missing. It's fantastic. So I would definitely recommend this. Their shade range could be better. I think they only have about 15 shades. So that's a bummer. I hope they come out with more shades. But for those 15, I think it does cover a pretty wide range of skin tones. You know, it could always be better. Like, I feel like unless you come out with 50 shades, you're always going to leave somebody out. So I wish they would just expand at least a little bit more, come out with like 10 or 15 more shades. I feel like 30 is a pretty good baseline, at least, to cover the majority of people. 15 is a little bit slim. So I hope you can find a shade because I really love this foundation from the drugstore. It's great. The PROFUSION Feel Good Skin Longwear Skin Perfector. This is fantastic. So thank you guys so much for watching. If there's any other products you want me to review, definitely let me know down below in the comments. I will list everything on my face, including this foundation, down below if you're curious about anything else that I am wearing. And yeah, my TikTok and my Instagram will be down there as well. So thank you guys so much for watching. I don't think I have anything else to say. So wherever you are, whatever you're doing, just have a good one.